With breaking news tonight from Plainville, 3 people are dead after their plane crashes into this home. That house burst into flames upon impact, destroying the roof. The people inside that house narrowly escaped before their home erupted into flames. Good evening, I'm Liam Martin. This Beechcraft BE-36 plane, much like this one, took off from Lancaster, Pennsylvania this afternoon. We have multiple teams on this tonight, and our live coverage begins with Ken MacLeod. He's in Plainville. And Ken, what's the latest on this?
Liam, we are told that federal crash investigators will be here first thing in the morning. Until then, police and firefighters will watch over the scene all night long. That's what's left of 25 Bridle Path at this point, a yellow house where the very same incident resulted in both a tragedy and a miracle. A charred tail seemed to be the only chunk of the Beechcraft still intact as it sat behind the smoldering home, and neighbors recounted the impact.
It was like thunder, like shook the house, like kind of like an earthquake feeling.
The plane was on its way to Norwood from Pennsylvania when the pilot reported engine trouble and loss of control in near zero visibility. There was talk of a closer airport or landing on 495, but it was too late.
It was very low, barely over the trees.
It actually followed the street down. I thought he was going to try to land.
But Bridle Path is a relatively short cul-de-sac, and the sputtering plane plowed into the roof of the Rice home in a fireball.
It appears it hit high on the back of the house. Whether it penetrated and how far it penetrated, that'll be part of the investigation.
With their roof engulfed in flames, Aaron Rice, his wife, and both sons grabbed most of their pets and scrambled to safety. Aaron was still walking the neighborhood in bare feet when we arrived.
They actually all got out very quickly, and they were all in the front yard.
The lack of standard hydrants in this neighborhood made dousing the 3-alarmer tougher, but that made no difference to the occupants of the plane. State police tell us all 3 perished, very likely on impact, and officials are still marveling that the Rice family is okay.
It's quite a miracle that the 4 occupants were able to get away from that house unscathed.
We have been told that Aaron Rice's 2 sons were both upstairs when the plane hit, and yet they escaped without a scratch. We are told also that the family is staying with neighbors tonight. Again, officials have not yet identified publicly the names of those who perished here, and the NTSB will be on scene in the morning. Live in Plainville tonight, Ken MacLeod, WBZ News. Liam?
Ken, thank you. And WBZ tonight has obtained